with you to make a difference in western South Dakota.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, road fatalities and accidents on the rise as more and more bikers roll into the Black Hills. And one presidential candidate none too happy this morning. The top 10 Republican runners ready to take center stage tomorrow for their first debate. Others disappointed by the cutoff. Then Anya Mueller riding on down to Black Hills Harley midweek into the rally. Wednesday, August 5th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today with Jessica Nappy, meteorologist Louis George, and Anya Mueller.
Good morning, everyone in the Black Hills area. A special good morning to all of the visitors of the Black Hills. Look at that. You can still see the moon on this Wednesday morning. Anya Mueller will be live at Black Hills Harley, the mecca of motorcycles. No, not Main Street. Black Hills Harley. I'm Jessica Nappy.
And I'm Louis George. You know that moon was full on Friday. Blue moon.
Blue moon, yes.
Blue moon, the second full moon of the month. That was on July. So that's pretty cool. So that's why, once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Happens.
That's where the saying comes from, and we won't see another blue moon until 2018. So hopefully you all caught it, but another 3 years.
Yeah, another 3 years. Not too bad. We can wait. And as far as our weather goes, Jessica, I mean, we're halfway through the rally week. We've been really lucky with the weather. I mean, we did have that storm push through the Buffalo Chip and Sturgis a couple nights back.
Yep.
Yesterday, all that rain for the riders really stayed to the west of the Black Hills. Rapid City, we missed out on it again, so the riding conditions not bad. Yesterday, temperatures in the lower to mid 80s. 86 degrees was our high in Rapid City. Overall, it did feel a bit humid. So even though it was 86, I don't know if it felt like it for you all, but for me, it felt a lot hotter than 86 degrees yesterday. I don't know, it's just that humidity in the air, but it was only 86. 63 was the low. Sun coming up 5:44 a.m. The sun is going down at 8:11 p.m. As far as your temperature change, 24-hour temperature change, well, a bit cooler right now than what we saw yesterday. 2 degrees cooler in Hewlett, 5 degrees cooler in Newcastle, 5 degrees cooler in Rapid City as well. And those temperatures in the 50s and 60s, so not too bad. It's going to be another great day for riding, a great day to get out and enjoy the Black Hills. 58 right now in Rapid City, 64 degrees in Sturgis, 61 in Spearfish, 61 in Deadwood, 62 also in Mount Rushmore. Now, like I said, we saw those showers really stay to the west of the Black Hills, right here along the South Dakota and Wyoming border. Picked up several inches of rain, but that system pretty much just stalled out there, and by the time it made its way slowly over to Rapid City through the Black Hills, it had really lost most of that moisture, and we saw maybe just a few light sprinkles this morning, but for the most part we can see dry conditions once again for your Wednesday, mostly sunny skies. An isolated thunderstorm or two is possible late this afternoon. Those will be more likely coming in this evening. We'll look at that here in just a little bit, but 76 by 9 a.m., 84 by noon, 88 by 3 p.m. Mostly sunny skies, clouds slowly increasing as another system approaches by this evening. Again, we'll look at that here in just a second. But until then, Jessica.
We now know who will be on that Republican debate stage tomorrow night, and at least one candidate who didn't make the cut isn't happy at all. Tracy Potts is in Washington this morning with the lineup. Good morning, Tracy.
Hi, Jessica. Good morning, everyone. Fox decided to cut it off at the top 10 based on the polls, which means there are 7 Republican candidates we won't see in prime time tomorrow night. Here's tomorrow night's final lineup with Donald Trump center stage and promising no antics.
I want to be right down the middle. I want to talk about policy. I'm not looking to hurt anybody. I'm not looking to embarrass anybody.
Ohio Governor John Kasich barely made it in the top 10, now assured a spot on stage in his home state.
The only way that we win Ohio is with somebody who's a uniter. If you think you can come into Ohio and divide, polarize, you won't win.
Rick Perry got squeezed out. He's number 11. So did Rick Santorum.
Arbitrarily cut off that number is an insult to the voters.
It's a disadvantage. It is a setback. It's not necessarily terminal.
Jeb Bush is in after mixing it up with Hillary Clinton over funding Planned Parenthood.
I'm not sure we need $500 million for women's health issues.
When you attack Planned Parenthood, you attack women's health. And when you attack women's health, you attack America's health.
Health, the economy, ISIS, all likely to come up tomorrow night. The 7 who did not make the cut will have an earlier debate tomorrow afternoon. From Washington, I'm Tracy Potts for News Center 1 Today. Jessica?
Thank you, Tracy, and we'll give you a recap of that debate coming up on News Center 1 Today tomorrow. And in other top news, the Rocky Fire in Northern California has consumed 67,000 acres since it first began last week. The fire has destroyed 50 structures and 13,000 people have been affected by evacuations. Officials say crews from around the state are working to put out the fire, which is now 20% contained. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And topping out our news around the nation, dramatic video of a car crashing into a Texas Goodwill has been released. 4 people were sent to the hospital when the driver of an SUV slammed through a plate glass window and drove well into the store. The people sent to the hospital have since been released and are doing just fine. The driver of the vehicle was arrested after a brief struggle with law enforcement. The cause of the crash is under investigation. And several crashes to report in conjunction with the Sturgis motorcycle rally, some resulting in fatalities. The latest statistics are in. Be wary of your surroundings if you are heading out the door for your morning commute soon. Stay with us.
Truck guys can't stop talking about Ford. And now during the summer sales event, get the best deals of the summer on Ford F-150.
This year, they've really kicked the competition's butt on this.
And Super Duty. They're the best-selling pickup trucks in America for 38 years straight. So don't miss the Ford summer sales event. Now lease a 2015 F-150 for just $259 a month. Or get up to $9,030 total savings on built Ford Tough trucks. Only at your local Ford stores.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Rapid City Post 22 defeated Yankton over the weekend 7-6 in 11 innings to win its 3rd straight state title and its 40th championship since 1961. The Hard Hats now move one step closer to reaching the American Legion World Series later this month in Shelby, North Carolina. But first, the boys this summer have to win the Central Plains Regional Tournament, which starts today in Bismarck, North Dakota. The Hard Hats open the tournament against Fargo Post 2, with the first pitch scheduled for 4 p.m. this afternoon. Post 22 enters the tournament with a record of 49-14, while Fargo is 35-17. Rapid City head coach Mitch Messer says he doesn't plan to make any major changes heading into the Central Plains Regional Tournament.
I'm just trying to keep our guys focused, you know, just making sure we're mentally sharp when we go in, making sure that we understand all the situations we could face. And so right now it's just keep the bodies healthy, get some good rest, and go over our mental game.
Here's a look at the schedule for the first day of the Central Plains Regional Tournament starting this morning in Bismarck. The first game of the day features Creighton Prep against Wayzata, Minnesota at 9 a.m., followed by Eden Prairie and Washington Post 218 from Missouri. Post 22 will square off against Fargo, North Dakota starting at around 4 o'clock this afternoon, and the first day of action wraps up with the host team, Bismarck Post 1, taking on Millard South from Omaha, Nebraska. Moving on to the AMA flat track racing, where it was a packed house last night out at Black Hills Speedway. David Fisher won the first qualifying heat in the GNC2 division. Dalton Gauthier was second. Moving on to the second heat now. Brandon Wilhelm led for most of the race, but number 54, Dan Bromley, passed Wilhelm on the final corner to take the checkered flag in this one. Let's move on to the GNC1 division now. Kenny Coolbeth Jr. moved on to the main event with a dominating win in the first heat. And as you can see, that gave this fan something to cheer about. And joining Coolbeth Jr. in the main event was Jared Mees, who easily won the second heat. Sammy Helbert finished in second place. And finally, Brandon Robinson held off Jared Vanderkool and Jake Mateo to win the third and final qualifying heat. And that's a look at sports on this Wednesday morning. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Justin. Now let's take a look at that satellite radar. Now this is over the past 12 hours. So as we stop this Tuesday, 6 p.m. last night, here's where you can see that rain. And as we move it forward, you'll just see it kind of stalls out. It doesn't continue to move over through the Black Hills. It seems like it just hits the Black Hills there and just dissipates. So by the time it makes its way into Rapid City, we stop at about 12 a.m. this morning. Just some very light rainfall, and then it keeps on moving, clearing out the sky. So all the rain that we saw, like we've been talking about, has stayed west of the Black Hills. Now, why exactly is that? Well, we can look at this, and it's something called a rain shadow. So here's the westward side of the Black Hills, and here's the east side, or the leeward side, and the windward side. Now, in the northern hemisphere, we mostly have winds blowing from west to east. So as we take a look, as we move this forward, here's the winds moving. They hit the Black Hills, and as they hit it, they rise. So it rises, and this causes some clouds. Once it rises, it cools. The air condenses, and it forms clouds, some more rain. Now, when we have a very slow-moving system like we saw yesterday, as it hits and rises and forms these clouds in the rain, well, it really just gets rid of all that moisture. As it makes its way through the Black Hills, on the backside of that, what we see is it begins to sink, the air sinks and evaporates. Well, this allows the air to warm, so those clouds to dissipate, and we didn't see much rain yesterday, and that's just because of this effect that we call the rain shadow. And we'll see these with these slow-moving systems like we saw yesterday. For today, though, we've moved that system out of the Black Hills. It's going to be a very nice day, 87 degrees, mostly sunny skies overhead, just another great day to ride. And then Black Hills area forecast, 88 in Rapid City, 82 in Custer, 88 also in Newcastle. Now, a few isolated thunderstorms are possible later on this afternoon, but it looks like most of those will come into the evening. We'll take a closer look at that here in my full local forecast coming up just after the break. But until then, Jessica.
There is yet another fatality from a traffic accident to report, bringing the total number of deaths to 9 just this week. After 2 p.m. on Tuesday, deputies responding to an injury accident involving multiple motorcycles on Highway 385 and Sheridan Lake Road. One rider was killed, another sent to the hospital. The name of that rider is being withheld at this time until the family is notified. The Pennington County Sheriff's Office and South Dakota Highway Patrol continue their investigation. And 2 other recent fatalities were both motorcyclists, as reported by the Highway Patrol. The number of accidents continues to skyrocket as well between the Rapid City area and the city of Sturgis. There have been 43 non-injury accidents and 76 accidents with injuries. Preliminary data from the South Dakota Department of Transportation shows that the number of vehicles entering Sturgis is 37% higher than last year at this time. And we'll keep you updated right here on News Center 1 with more rally numbers. And still to come, Anya Mueller is getting her engine running this morning down at Black Hills Harley-Davidson, live from the Mecca of motorcycles when we return.
Neggebauer's Fine Jewelry has been the Black Hills trusted jeweler for 70 years. To celebrate, we are having a sale with sale prices up to 50% off throughout the store with little exclusion. Neggebauer's Fine Jewelry, 601 Main Street, downtown Rapid City.
Join us at the Central States Fair August 14th through the 23rd as we celebrate 70 years of food on a stick. Grandstand passes are on sale now for 9 nights of fun, including Supercross races, Johnson Machine Napa Demo Derby, Black Hills Power Concert Series featuring Randy Hauser, Big and Rich, and the Eli Young Band. The Ranch Rodeo is back along with 3 nights of PRCA Rodeo. Grandstand passes are on sale now at these outlets or online. Make plans now for the 70th Annual Central States Fair in Rapid City.
Get ready. It's the legendary Hart Ranch Rodeo, August 14th through the 16th at Hart Ranch Camping Resort, produced by the Buffington Rodeo Company in memory of Don Buffington. Performances start at 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday and 2 p.m. on Sunday with a pre-performance barbecue before each performance, jam-packed with events like bull riding, saddle bronc, bareback, barrel racing, mutton busting, calf roping, junior events, and much more. Tickets on sale now at Hart Ranch Camping Resort or call 800-605-HART. The legendary Hart Ranch Rodeo, August 14th through the 16th.
make an impact on a child's life. There are children in your community who need you. Children's Home Society invites you to one of their next orientations, either on Tuesday, August 18th or Thursday, September 3rd at 6 p.m. Join us and learn more about the journey of therapeutic foster care and adoption. Please take action today and join us. For more information about how you can impact a child's life, call 605-343-2811.
Negebauer's Fine Jewelry has been the Black Hills trusted jeweler for 70 years. To celebrate, we are having a sale with sale prices up to 50% off throughout the store with little exclusion. Negebauer's Fine Jewelry, 601 Main Street, downtown Rapid City.
Come see your local American Family agent Mike Brewer for all your insurance needs. Stop in or call today.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. 58 degrees is where we're at right now. Sunshine overhead. Excuse me. I have the giggles this morning. Sunshine overhead. We are seeing calm winds. Just a very nice morning. A very pleasant morning. Jessica, stop laughing. 52 degrees as we head off to Custer. Again, sunny skies. We are seeing calm winds. So overall, not a bad morning at all. Now, as far as our weather outlook for today, we do have a marginal risk of some storms kicking off. Mostly sunny skies. Today's going to be another great day to head out into the Black Hills. A great day to do some riding, but as we move later on to this evening, we do have that chance of some isolated to scattered thunderstorms and the very slight risk that some of these storms could produce some damaging winds and also some hail. Again, very slight, but it is in the forecast as a possibility. So as we take a look at the big picture, there's that system that pushed through very early this morning and yesterday evening that dropped some of that rain. Behind it, we're going to be tracking this. This is another system that's going to push through tonight. So we stop it very early tomorrow morning. That's already pushed through, but that's what's going to drop some scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. And then we're also going to be tracking this system that's going to be moving out of the west again by the weekend, and that's going to give us another chance of some rain. Also some cooler temperatures by the weekend with temperatures only in the upper 70s to lower 80s. So let's zoom in a little bit closer and just take this hour by hour. As we stop it later on this afternoon, pushing into this evening, we can see some clouds building in front of that front and some scattered rain showers and isolated thunderstorms. That's going to clear out during the overnight hours, making way for, again, a very nice day tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies with temperatures in the lower 80s to mid 80s. Again, a very nice day on your Thursday. We'll see that again on Friday. We're not going to bring any rain in on both Thursday and Friday. By the weekend, though, we can see that system just on our doorstep, cooling our temperatures down, like I said, into the upper 70s to lower 80s, also giving us those rain chances on both Saturday and Sunday. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. We're going to be dealing with some windy conditions tomorrow as that front pushes through. So this morning we stop at 11:30 a.m. Light winds out of variable anywhere out of the northwest to west. As that front pushes through, though, and we push into tomorrow morning, getting into the afternoon, we're going to see all these winds shift out of the northwest, gusts into the mid-20s, even lower 30s, 29-mile-per-hour gust in Custer. We're stopping this at 10:30 a.m. So expect a little bit cooler temperatures tomorrow, but also tomorrow is going to be a breezy day in the Black Hills. Rapid City, 88 degrees will be that high, mostly sunny and warm. Isolated afternoon thunderstorm is possible. Tonight, we'll see these thunderstorms become a bit more scattered, a low temperature of 64 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10. And then, as we make our way into tomorrow, 87 for that high, mostly sunny and a bit breezy. Those winds out of the northwest with gusts into the mid-20s to lower 30s. 7-day forecast shows a very nice next 7 days. Some scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, but temperatures not bad at all. 85 on Friday, 83 on Saturday, just 81 on Sunday. ClickBigDeals.com. The current offer, this is a golf one. These go fast. Get 18 holes at Southern Hills Golf Course in Hot Springs for just $20. Original price $40. You save 50%. Like I always say, these golf ones, they go fast, so get on it right now. Jessica.
With the Sturgis Rally Week in full swing, many locals working the rally are trying to, pun intended, rally through until the weekend. The holy grail of bike merchandise, motorcycles, and good times. Harley Davidson, of course. Anya Mueller is checking the pulse of one of the employees to see how this Diamond Anniversary Rally has been treating her. Good morning, Anya.
Hey there, good morning. Jessica here at Harley-Davidson, midweek of the week, here with Larissa, the owner of the Fix, little espresso shop here at Harley-Davidson, because they're like full of shops here. You can get really anything you want here. Now, Larissa, how has the week been treating you so far?
It's been a phenomenal week. I mean, it's beyond, we knew it would be big, and it's beyond anything we ever thought.
Awesome. So what has been getting you through this week?
Coffee and more coffee.
Well, it's a good thing you sell coffee then, right? What kind of stuff are you serving up here?
You know, we're full coffee shop, smoothie bar, so if it's cold, if it's hot, we got about anything anybody would want.
Well, with the temperatures we've been having, I'm sure it's a nice, cool treat for all the bikers.
Yeah, it's definitely, lines are backed up from the minute the doors open. So.
Wow, well, that's a good thing for you. And you open at 7 o'clock this morning?
We open at 7 and close at 8.
Wow, people drinking coffee at 8 o'clock p.m.? I can't imagine.
Oh, they're not done at 8.
That's true.
We're done.
We're done at 8, but they're not.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Very true. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning, Larissa. All right, we have more from Harley-Davidson in just a little bit, except we'll be talking ink tattoos coming up. Until then, back to you guys in the studio.
That's what I was just thinking, Anya. Think ink. Anya Mueller gets tatted up. Well, maybe not her, but plenty of rally goers get tattoos to remember the good times in Sturgis. The full story after more local and national headlines.
That's my guarantee. Oh, show me how to love God, so we can go far. We can make it far.
Too busy to attend classes and find a career you were born for? WDT offers 4 programs completely online. Create a schedule that works for you and advance your career today. In 2012, bookkeeping, accounting, and auditing clerks held more than 1.3 million jobs, and employment is expected to grow. Learn to run the numbers with WDT's accounting and bookkeeping programs 100% online. Let WDT help you find the career you were born for on your terms. Log on to WDT.edu to find out more and to see all of WDT's online options.
Hola, our friends. We welcome you to the Sandy Swallow Gallery. Here you can find some of the finest Native American and South Dakota artwork in the nation. Looking forward to seeing you at the Swallow Gallery in Hill City, South Dakota.
Introducing the most advanced in adventure technology. Reality at your fingertips.
Get out.
Not virtual, but actual. Get ready to get out. Experience the new outdoor motorsports. Get out.
622, welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Since the Volunteer Connections added the Helpline Center in 2014, almost 100 nonprofits are able to connect with local volunteers. A volunteer is awarded for their service and efforts every single month. The winner for the month of August is Carol Groth. Anya Mueller caught up with her at the Outdoor Campus West, where she spends a lot of her time volunteering. Take a look.
Hello, how are you today?
Good. Carol, along with her husband, volunteer for organizations such as St. Elizabeth Seton during the school year and the Foster Grandparent Program. But it was the personnel at the Outdoor Campus West that nominated her for the Volunteer of the Month award. She's been welcoming visitors part-time for the past 3 years and loves every minute.
Because we really, really like it here. And it's just fun to be here and to greet the people.
After retirement, Carol found more time on her hands and decided to put her time to good work.
I think it's important that we give back to our community. In working at school with the children, there are so many of them that need help. And they are fun and you get a close bond with them.
One of her favorite parts is getting to take all the classes offered at the Outdoor Campus West, like the women's gun class, ice fishing, archery, and climbing the rock wall. But like many volunteers, Carol doesn't consider herself extraordinary, just doing her part in society.
I'm just a normal person that does what has to be done.
And the Helpline organization sees it as a great opportunity to honor those giving their time and talents.
Volunteers like Carol allow agencies to do their work, to do the great work they do. And we have wonderful agencies, wonderful volunteers, and we want to continue to connect those agencies and those volunteers.
Each winner receives a gift from the Black Hills Surgical Hospital. If you are interested in following Carol's footsteps and volunteering, make sure to check out the website at helplinecenter.org. And everyone can contribute to the community in different ways. And for some, it's getting on that motorcycle for a good cause. 4 organizations teaming up to host a benefit ride, and it benefits those undergoing rehabilitation for mobility issues. The ride helping fund grants for the exoskeleton, an experimental suit to assist with walking. Demonstrating the suit in Sturgis yesterday, the first ever military recipient. It takes a lot of resources for those in need of the suit, valued at $100,000. But on Tuesday, riders from all over the country and even Germany coming to show their support and raising $8,000. And in other news from around the state, the South Dakota Department of Agriculture says the cutoff date is approaching to apply for a farm and ranch recognition program. The program celebrates families who have had operations for 100 or 125 successive years. Recipients will be honored at the South Dakota State Fair in September. The department says the agriculture industry employs more than 115,000 South Dakotans and is the state's top industry. The deadline to apply for recognition is August 13th. And also on August 13th, Louis Dortch flying with the elite U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Ellsworth taking to the skies yesterday as well. Military veterans recognized with a special tribute at the rally. That story and more coming up in the next half hour.
Handmade fresh Florentine flatbread with fresh spinach, homemade bruschetta, and creamy artichoke sauce. Or Italia with rich homemade red sauce, fresh roasted red peppers, sausage, pastrami, and pepperoni. A half flatbread with your choice of fresh garden salad or fresh daily soup. Taste the difference at Shooter's Woodfire Grill, Rapid City.
When you get out here on the first tee, you feel that you can sock it a mile, or at least 250 yards, which will do very nicely for most of us, thank you. But seriously, a vacation in the Black Hills should do things to your game. Good things. You're at an altitude of nearly a mile above sea level, and the air is crisp and clear. You sleep like a log and wake up feeling like a 2-year-old colt. And when you're that rested and fresh, your game should be at its best, and is generally.
Let's say you need a quick loan, but you're kind of busy. No problem. Just get out your phone, laptop, or tablet and go to speedycash.com/apply. The SpeedyCash website fits your device so you can manage your account from anywhere. And SpeedyCash.com is a state-licensed direct lender with a U.S.-based call center that can answer any of your questions. So, use your favorite device, go to SpeedyCash.com/apply, or call from anywhere. Convenient loans for busy people like you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Tony here at Tent City, your automotive enhancement center right here at Ellsworth Air Force Base. Let Tent City protect your investment and put a little vibe in your ride.
$5 off your choice of hand-trimmed, juicy sirloin, perfectly marbled ribeye. Our finest filet mignon steaks all day, every Sunday. Come in and try the best steak in the hills for $5 off. Shooter's Woodfire Grill, 2424 West Main, Rapid City.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, your ride to the rally not guaranteed to be a round trip. Shad Olson has more on those left behind. In a new show right here on NBC, a preview of all the laughs to come on Mr. Robinson. Then, a hot dog? Nope, it's a hog and a dog. Anya Mueller takes us to Black Hills Harley, Wednesday, August 5th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today with Jessica Nappy, meteorologist Louis Torres, and Anya Mueller.
75 years, paving the way for 75 more. Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. As we just saw earlier, Anya Mueller live at Harley-Davidson in the Black Hills. And in more rally-related news, on Snapchat, they have a Snapchat story about the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Now, that's pretty big. That's huge. They take events, major events from all over the world, and they'll make a story about it.
Really?
And I know you don't have the Snapchat app, but for all of you who have the app, it's pretty momentous. So if you're heading to Sturgis today, send a little Snapchat to them, and maybe you will be featured, and people from all over the world will be able to see you. Pretty amazing, right? You need to get on Snapchat, Louis. I try to send you Snapchats all the time.
I know. I haven't done it yet. There's a long list of things I need to do. Snapchat is one of them.
That's your homework. One of them. That's your homework for the day. And in more rally-related news, it was Military Appreciation Day on the rally on Tuesday.
Yeah, and what better way to honor the men and women who served this country than with a special B-1 bomber flyover taking place in Sturgis.
The flyover caps off an event formally recognizing 4 South Dakota veterans for their service. Jerry Teachout, a Korean War veteran, Mike Birnbaum, Vietnam, George Swan, Gulf War, and Paul Priest, World War II. And you caught up with Mr. Priest, actually, Louis, the other day, and you brought us that story yesterday. What a lovely man to have in studio.
Yeah, and it's important, like that's a great thing right there, to honor those men. And it's, it's one of those things, just sitting down and talking with him. I feel it's important you don't let that history, those stories be lost, because his story was very incredible. And, it was nice to just sit down and get to talk to him one-on-one and just hear firsthand what he experienced over there. So,
and thank you for bringing us that story, Louis.
It was a pleasure getting down and talking to Mr. Priest there. As far as the weather goes for today, it's going to be just another great day around the Black Hills. We're seeing some cooler temperatures this morning, but overall we can't complain. Sunny skies overhead, 58 in Rapid City, 64 at Mount Rushmore, 52 in Custer. We're at 66 degrees in Sturgis, getting close to 70 there in Wasta and Interior. Now, as far as your rally forecast goes today, Sturgis, you'll top out at 87 degrees, mostly sunny, just another great day to ride. We'll see those winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Rapid City, 76 by 9 a.m., 84 by noon, 88 by 3 p.m. Clouds slowly increasing as another system's going to push through late this afternoon into the evening, giving us another chance of some scattered thunderstorms tonight. We'll look at that here in just a little bit, but overall, just another great day around the Black Hills.
But 70s, 80s, seems like a great day to ride down Main Street, sort of a rite of passage for all of the rally goers. And tattoos seem like a rite of passage during the Sturgis rally, whether you take the time to think about the ink or not. Though they are permanent, Anya Mueller has more on the temporary tattoo setup at Harley-Davidson.
Anya, be honest, did you get any work done while you were there? A little tattoo?
Hey, good morning once again, you guys. And I did not get any ink done, okay? I'm too much of a chicken for that. But if I did decide someday, I'd probably get my corgi's face right here on my arm, just so, I can always remember him, and that's special. But of course, when you're here for the rally, you're gonna see lots of body art displayed on everybody's bodies. And the other day I talked with Matt Thrash of Thrash's Tattoo. They have a setup here during the rally. I talked to him about this permanent souvenir. Take a look.
To take home to remember your experience: shot glasses, t-shirts, and of course the more permanent option, tattoos. Many are coming in to commemorate this year's 75th anniversary rally with a little ink.
Well, there are a number of people every year that want to commemorate Sturgis, or that they've ridden here or whatnot. It's important to them. It makes them feel good to get that tattoo that says I was there.
Rally goers find the Sturgis Rally Week a fine time to add to their repertoire of skin art, or venture out and get one for the very first time.
My dad asked me to come up, and he's getting up there in age, so I figured we'd enjoy this ride together.
Okay, and so you're celebrating the 75th Sturgis Rally. How are you commemorating it?
With this tattoo here on my leg.
What made you decide on the design you're getting?
Just flipping through some of their ideas.
Many rallygoers have a design in mind when they come to the rally to get a tattoo. Many want commemorative tattoos, and if you don't know what you want, there is plenty to choose from here.
Thrash's Tattoos has set up at the Harley-Davidson dealership for the past 5 years, a match made in hog heaven.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, we all ride. We're all interested in motorcycling, and tattoos and bikes click together like Legos, you know. It's just enthusiasm from us and the people getting them. It makes it just an exciting time for us.
From the simple to the elaborate, Matt Thrash has inked countless during rally time and says a tattoo is more than just body art. It's all about the experience for the client.
But really, it boils down to just listening to people. Listen first, tattoo second. If you feel comfortable with that person and you feel listened to and they're paying attention to you and they're not treating you like a number, then you're probably going to get a dynamite tattoo.
With 6 tattoo artists on hand with years of experience, Thrashes has built up trust and loyalty among clients as a local business with local artists, which keeps people coming back.
But I'll make a relationship with somebody this week that could last a lifetime. There's people that find us worth flying for or worth driving for all year round. The appetite for what we're doing is it's impossible to keep up with.
So of course, the tattoo artists are very busy this rally week here at Harley-Davidson. So I want to know, any tattoos back there in the studio? Back to you guys.
Uh-oh, tattoos from this rally or tattoos in general, Anya? That was a pretty generic question. I don't know. No, I don't have any tattoos. Tattoo-less over here. But when Carrie Hart, who is the Grand Marshal at this year's Sturgis Rally, when I talked to him 4 or 5 months back, I asked him if he would get a 75th anniversary tattoo. And he said, you know what? I didn't even think of that. Maybe now I will. I said, oh, look at that. It's all because of me. So he has countless tattoos already, so maybe he will add one to his collection.
So
we shall see.
You going to get a 75th tattoo?
Maybe I'll just get one that says Carrie Hart, not 75th.
Oh.
What do you think?
I don't know.
No, too much?
I don't know.
Too much?
Maybe. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I was like, should I get? No, I'm not going to get a tattoo. I don't have any.
You don't have any tattoos, no. We both
I don't think so.
Tattoo-less. We aren't daredevils, I guess. I guess you're not Dangerous Dorch. You're not living up to your title. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back at 6:36. Stay with us.
When you invite someone in your home to work on your heating and air conditioning, you want experienced professionals with high moral values, like the pros from AirServe of the Black Hills. AirServe technicians are expertly trained to treat you and your home with respect. AirServe offers upfront pricing. They serve by the job, not by the hour. Fixed Right promise. It's fixed right the first time, or it's free. For service you can trust, call the pros at AirServe of the Black Hills.
I chose Mid-Continent Business Solutions because you can't talk business without talking reliability. I need my people to show up every day on time. We stay as long as it takes to get things done. Mid-Continent works that way too. Their network is totally redundant, so the phones work. The internet works. Seriously fast, I might add. Every time. My patients rely on me. I need someone just as reliable. You guys are it.
Mid-Continent Business Solutions. Internet, phone, cable TV, and more.
Up to 60% off department store prices on everything from shoes to sweaters, jeans to jackets, t-shirts to backpacks. It's why as long as kids keep going back to school, moms will keep going back to Gordman's.
Send your kids back to school in style without dipping into their spring break fund. During the back-to-school sale at Furniture Row, you'll find writing desks up to 50% off. Task chairs in 3 colors just $29. Super sacks now 50% off. Futons starting at $99. And for the future scholars, all kids' beds are on sale starting at $99. Plus, a whole lot more including 5 years interest-free financing. Come to the back-to-school sale on now at Furniture Row.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storch.
Welcome back. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Temperatures in the 50s and the 60s around the region. 64 in Pierce, 63 in Bismarck, 58 right now in Rapid City, 52 degrees in Sheridan. Temperatures not bad. We're seeing high pressure once again dominating the area for us. Now, as far as our TrueView Titan radar goes, we aren't seeing anything popping up on the radar. Some up here in North Dakota, we still have that low pressure system spinning off here, causing a few storms, and then also a few storms down there in Nebraska. We are going to stay dry once again today. However, keep an eye on this here. We're seeing a few rain showers kicking off over parts of Wyoming and Montana. That's due to another low pressure system, another system that is going to be making its way into the Black Hills starting tonight, which will give us some scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. As we stop this later on into the evening at 6 p.m., we can see some isolated storms kicking off along this cold front that's going to push through. That's going to move through relatively fast, maybe draw up a few more rain showers and thunderstorms by 2 a.m. But as you can see, as we get into very early tomorrow morning, clearing out the skies again. We'll see mostly sunny skies on your Thursday and on your Friday. And then we're going to be keeping an eye on this cold front along with another system pushing in by the weekend. That's going to give us some rain showers and some thunderstorm chances on both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures much cooler as well, only in the upper 70s to lower 80s for highs by the weekend. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. Now, the winds will pick up moving into tomorrow. Today, though, it's not going to be bad at all. Again, we're going to see those winds out of the south, even the east. What we're going to see is another kind of humid day today. It felt hot yesterday. We only made it up to 86, but it felt much warmer than that. Again, temperatures in the upper 80s, even a few 90s east of the Black Hills. You add that humidity in, it's going to feel a bit muggy out there on your Wednesday. However, as that cold front moves through tonight, we're going to see those winds shift out of the north and west. Occasional gusts into the mid-20s, even lower 30s by tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to see temperatures in the mid-80s with the breeze. It's going to feel much better on your Thursday. Black Hills area forecast today, 88 in Rapid City, 82 in Custer, 85 in Spearfish, some 90s east of the Black Hills, 91 in Phillip, 92 in Faith. And then as far as your we will see winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, we'll see a low temperature of 64 degrees with those scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, winds out of the south 5 to 10. Tomorrow, a bit cooler, 87, those winds moving out of the north. And mostly sunny, it's going to feel very nice, a bit breezy, could see a gust into the mid-20s. 7-day forecast is going to show 87 on Thursday, 85 on Friday. Temperatures much cooler on Saturday and Sunday, upper 70s to lower 80s, 83 Saturday, 81 on Sunday with those scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. It's going to start to warm it up next week. 90 degrees again on Tuesday. ClickBigDeals.com. Current offer. Get 18 holes at Southern Hills Golf Course in Hot Springs for just $20. Original price, $40. This is a big savings of 50%. Jessica.
It happens every year during the rally, couples arriving 2 by 2 on motorcycles, and by the end of the week or even sooner, one person left behind trying to figure out how to get a ride home, usually a wife or a girlfriend who has been abandoned by their man. News Center 1's Chad Olson spoke to one young woman in exactly that position, trying to find her way back home.
I didn't have a plan. I wasn't even thinking about what I was going to do. I was just scared.
For the young woman we won't identify, Sturgis Rally 2015 ends on the very first day. A breakup with her boyfriend, forced out of a car and left on the side of the road.
Well, I had this thing with this guy and came up here with him from Montana, and we got in this fight and he just dropped me off in the middle of nowhere.
The woman says the two had an argument after she discovered text messages on his phone from another woman. She told him she wanted to go home. He told her to walk.
He was trying to get me to go back into his car. He drove by a couple times, but I was smart enough to say no.
No food or water and no money on a hot summer day. Not even a cell phone to tell her family where she was.
Like 90 degrees out, and I had no water with me, so.
And it's a problem that happens thousands of times every year. Relationships that hit rock bottom during Sturgis, leaving people stranded hundreds or thousands of miles from home.
Most of the time, whenever they come in, they're very distraught, very upset.
Craig Franklin from Mississippi works with an organization called Hellfighters Ministries that shelters women abandoned in Sturgis and helps them find a way home.
You can imagine many times we have women that have ridden on the back of a motorcycle of a boyfriend or an acquaintance for hundreds, if not thousands of miles to get to Sturgis.
Lending a helping hand and encouragement to people in crisis at the Sturgis Rally.
And we give these individuals a place to sleep where they can sleep off whatever it is or whatever's happened and get them some help. And then the next morning when they wake up, we give them a nice hot breakfast. and then we share the love of Christ with them.
Jesus loves you.
Evangelist Bob Crosswalker Hannes, a longtime fixture on Sturgis Main Street, says the outreach is crucial.
Sturgis is a place to really minister to the hearts of people, and ministries are getting a hold of it. We see more with the Hellfighters. We work hand in hand with the Hellfighters and His Laboring Few and CMA.
And then we help them get whatever they need. If they need to get home or they need to get in contact with family, then we try to do everything we can.
For the woman in our story, a passerby offered her a ride, put her in touch with Bob Hannes and the people at Hellfighters, contacted her family, and made arrangements to get her home. Grateful for the help and a little wiser about someone she thought was her friend.
And we were supposed to get a place and get our together, but I don't really see that working out now.
Chad Olson reporting right there, and the rally-related news continues. Bikers and their hogs finding ways to beat the heat. And no, we're not talking about their bikes. But first, an inside look at a special primetime premiere right here on NBC. We'll be right back.
Black Hills Aerial Adventures invites you to discover a view like no other. Feel the thrill of the helicopter flight with round-trip adventures available at each of our 3 heliports near Crazy Horse, Mount Rushmore, and the Badlands. Every tour at Black Hills Aerial Adventures provides a new and exciting experience. Come soar above the stunning view of the most popular Black Hills and Badlands sites. Pick a heliport and begin your adventure.
Want a smart way to dress up a room with a smarter buy? Flooring America has the region's largest selection of area rugs. From room size to throw rugs, you'll find that designer touch needed to add style, warmth, and comfort to your room. Name brand, top-of-the-line products straight from the manufacturer to save you money. Buy now and get a 3-piece package for as low as $199. Lots of rugs are half off. Visit Flooring America today to shop smart and buy smarter.
I'm Ross McKee from Granite Automotive. Well, the quality of employees from Black Hills Works is amazing. We've been working with Black Hills Works for about 25 years. They bring so much to the table as far as dependability and reliability. These employees from Black Hills Works have such a great attitude and they bring such a great work ethic. And I think it changes people's point of view. I think they become better employees for working around Black Hills Works employees.
To find out how you can hire someone from Black Hills Works, call 343-4550.
Welcome to High Country Guest Ranch,
where Western and Native American cultures unite.
Spacious log homes and camping cabins wait your arrival in the heart of the beautiful Black Hills. Close to Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, it is the perfect place for your Black Hills vacation. The High Country Outdoor Theater is the summer home of Brûlée, the #1 Native American show in the country. The popular Circle B Chuck Wagon is serving up tasty cowboy dinners and Western harmonies. Come on out for an afternoon trail ride, an evening show, or spend the weekend with us. We'd love to have you.
He is one of my favorite actors and comedic genius. One of the stars of The Office is back on NBC tonight. Craig Robinson returns in a new comedy that bears his name, well, his last name anyway, Mr. Robinson.
The show mixes 2 of his passions, music and comedy. Mark Barger gives us a preview.
Music's such a big part of Craig Robinson's new show. His real-life band's along for the ride.
Except for we don't have my horn players. That's the delicious part of Nasty Delicious, so you're really just getting a nasty.
When I say preheat, you say oven, preheat, oven. You're Nasty Delicious.
A one-time music teacher in real life, Robinson's musician character moonlights as one.
I do that mostly for cash when I need it.
But the backup job takes center stage.
Tell me what you've been up to all these years.
When Robinson realizes his high school flame, played by Megan Good, teaches at the same Chicago school.
Surprise! I have a boyfriend. She has a big heart, and she definitely, has a little bit of a thing for Craig.
I know at one point I'm gonna get to kiss her, so it's like, oh, oh, I win.
His character also has to win over the hard-nosed principal.
You think you're funny?
But charming his co-star was easy.
I've always loved his dry delivery, and he makes everything so natural.
Robinson says it was also natural to combine his loves for music and comedy.
I got one foot in the music world and one foot in the teaching world. It's crazy.
He's hoping some fancy footwork puts Mr. Robinson on solid ground. Mark Barker, NBC News.
So glad that Craig Robinson is returning to NBC, one of our favorite shows, Lewis.
The Office.
The Office. Loved him on there. I miss Michael, those painfully awkward jokes. Just amazing.
You know, we've started watching it, re-watching all the seasons, and I forget, like, most of The Office, I'll just watch with my hand covered in my face.
Yes, what is he going to say next?
Yeah, it's so awkward, but I love Daryl. It was Daryl in The Office. And
his real name's Daryl.
Yeah, no, I loved him as Daryl in The Office, so I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be a good one.
Yes, that's premiering right here tonight on News Center 1 at 8 p.m. right after a brand new episode of America's Got Talent. But until then, News Center 1 Today continues.
Yeah, more live coverage from Black Hills Harley with Anya Mueller coming up right after the break.
Oh, now see Ryder.
Sun shining, wheels rolling, rivers flowing, it's mind blowing. We're roaming, Wyoming.
Visit WyomingTourism.org for a whole calendar of fun summer events.
Speed, reliability, performance, quality. Everything you like about your truck, you will like about Quick Lube. Stop by and their professional staff will perform a tire rotation, 16-point inspection, chassis lube, and an engine and oil filter change. Plus receive a free Super Tunnel car wash. Now offering tire rotations during your oil change. Quick Lube is your no-appointment, one-stop oil change and tire rotation shop.
Hi, I'm Bob Riggia with News Center 1.
And I'm Bishop Robert Cruz from the Diocese of Rapid City.
We cordially invite you to the second annual Western South Dakota Bishops Golf Classic on August the 13th here at Arrowhead Country Club. Registration begins at 11 a.m. with a shotgun tee-off at noon.
Come help support and enrich the lives of families in Western South Dakota. All proceeds go toward organizations such as the Rapid City Catholic School System, Catholic Social Services, and the Western South Dakota Catholic Foundation, enabling us to help families throughout Western South Dakota.
Not an avid golfer? That's okay. We encourage all to partake in this enjoyable and relaxing day. Our social at the 19th hole begins at 3 p.m., followed by dinner, and auction and prizes after the tournament at 6 p.m. For more information, including how to sponsor the event, go to newscenter1.com and click on the Bishops Golf Classic ad.
We look forward to seeing you, as well as partnering with you to make a difference in Western South Dakota.
6:51, welcome back. There are vendors everywhere you look at Black Hills Harley, so everyone pigs out at the rally.
Anya Mueller is pigging out this morning, but not in the way you think.
Let's check in with her once again for a glimpse at the hogwash she saw the other day. Anya?
Well, as you guys all know, rally time is it's like hog heaven here with all the Harleys lining the streets. But one woman took that quite literally and brought her hog, her pet hog, like the oink oink kind. Check it out. This is Baby Banks and her owner, Deborah Jo from California. Baby Banks is a 2.5-year-old hog and loves to ride in the sidecar of the Harley. Now this is her third time to Sturgis and truly hands it up for the camera. And of course, the rally goers love to take pictures of anything unusual. Now this hip hog has a dog friend also who rides. It's all promoting a pet safety organization that's raising funds for pet oxygen masks.
Both of our pets bring awareness to the Emma Zen Foundation, and we raise funds for equipment and training so that the fire departments can save your pets if there was an emergency at your home.
Now rest assured that Baby Banks is fully slathered in sunscreen and keeps cool by sticking her snout out in the air while going down the interstate at about 45 miles per hour. So just another example, you guys, of you just never know what you're going to see at the rally. So you got to have your camera ready at all times. All right, back to you guys in the studio.
Anya, you have to have your camera ready, but some things we just can't show for morning programming here on News Center 1 Today, the things that you see at the rally, but hog's not one of them. You can show as many pics as you want. Too much cuteness right there.
I wonder how much that thing weighed.
Oh,
That was a big hog. Did you drive all the way from California?
It was rally ready, though.
It was
with the
rally ready
bandana,
with the
sunglasses, baby banks. Way to go, way to go.
All right, well, very cool. Yes, stuff to see at the rally. Probably won't see anywhere else. Now, as far as our weather goes, plenty of sunshine today. By this evening, we are going to bring in the chance of some thunderstorms. That's why we do have a marginal risk of some storms kicking off anywhere shaded in green. Any of those thunderstorms that kick off later on tonight, you could see some hail and gusty winds associated with that. But again, it's going to be a very nice day today. Mostly sunny skies. It's going to feel a bit humid. So as we take a look at these temperatures, we'll stop this at 3 p.m. We're going to see them mostly in the 80s, 77 in Deerfield, but 86 in Rapid City. 86 also at the Ellsworth Air Force Base, 80 at Mount Rushmore. So some humidity today is going to feel a bit muggy. It felt a little muggy yesterday, again today. Even warmer as we head north, 89 in Buffalo, 88 in Camp Crook. Going to see a few 90s possibly as we head out into the prairies. Upper 80s there. By 3 p.m. will be an 88 in Phillip, 88 in Midland, and then 86 Edgemont, 87 Angostura, 86 also in Hot Springs. So depending on where you want to go today, temperatures should be nice and plenty of sunshine overhead. As far as your Wednesday planner goes, well, in Rapid City, we'll be at 76 by 9 a.m., 84 by noon, 88 by 3 p.m. Expect those clouds to start to increase late this afternoon as that system approaches from the west. But overall, mostly sunny skies, just a very nice day here in the Black Hills. Now, as far as that 7-day forecast goes, we are going to see cooler temperatures and more showers move in by the weekend. We'll take one final look at weather coming up just after the break. So stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
This August, there's a bad moon on the rise. Rod Woodruff presents John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater Revival. At the Sturgis Buffalo Chip with Social Distortion. Wednesday, August 5th, only at the best party anywhere, Buffalo Chip. Get your passes now at BuffaloChip.com. Silverado and Deadwood, Hot Leathers and Sturgis, Rice Victory, Rapid City, and the Buffalo Chip Gate.
Carly posts,
breaking up with the longest relationship I've ever had. Hashtag sad but true.
good riddance, Carly.
Hashtag 96 months too long.
Oh, the car. Right. Well, now's the perfect time to head over to the Honda Summer Clearance event. We've got great deals on the Honda Civic, the best-selling car in its class. So ditch that loser.
Hey.
Still talking about the car.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
Too busy to attend classes and find a career you were born for? WDT offers 4 programs completely online. Create a schedule that works for you and advance your career today. Learn the skills to work in a high-tech 21st century library and turn your love for books and numbers into a career with the Library Tech program 100% online. Let WDT help you find the career you were born for on your terms. Log on to WDT.edu to find out more and to see all of WDT's online options.
Welcome, bikers. Join us every Thursday in downtown Rapid City for the Main Street Square Concert Series. Major event sponsor, Vast Broadband. This Thursday, join us for a free Rally Special Edition concert by Grammy Award-winning Kentucky Headhunters with special guest, the Brandon Sprague Band. Park your bike for free throughout downtown Rapid City all week long and enjoy shopping, dining, and entertainment. Don't miss the Kentucky Headhunters this Thursday in downtown Rapid City. For details, visit MainStreetSquareRC.com.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, the field is set for tomorrow's primetime Republican presidential debate, and some candidates who did not make the cut aren't happy about it. We'll talk about how things broke down with the head of the Republican Party. Plus, is your smartphone becoming just a little too smart? The concerns over new technology and features that can actually predict what you want. And we are throwing an Olympic-sized celebration with the 2016 Games 1 year away today. Natalie is live in Rio, and a host of Olympic champs and hopefuls will show off their skills on our plaza when we see you right here on Today.
Thank you, Savannah. Looking forward to all of your coverage throughout the Today Show. But momentous on the Today Show, the Olympics. But today it's all about the rally this week. It really is. Sturgis isn't the only place you'll see motorcycle daredevils pushing the limits on 2 wheels this week.
That's right. A motorbike stunt rider has achieved another first. Now take a look at this.
This is an Australian, Robbie Madison, his name is, riding his specially equipped dirt bike over the waves near the beach of Tahiti. Look at that.
Madison worked on this stunt for 2 years, and the video was shot over several days.
Madison was able to surf with his dirt bike thanks to holes cut in the bike's tires, which are attached to custom-made skis.
In other stunts, Madison has jumped and backflipped over London's Tower Bridge.
Look at that video. It is just amazing. And that video that you see right there has gotten over 8 million views, Lewis. Look at that in slow motion.
I know.
It's amazing. It almost looks like it's animated, as if it's not real.
Yeah, I know. Now, I wonder, because you see him right in front of the waves there, I wonder if he could actually, like, surf.
It looks like, it really looks like that he could.
catch a wave and actually surf and go through the fun. I don't know. That's pretty impressive.
And you know what stunt I'm looking forward to coming up tomorrow right here in the Black Hills? Doug Danger, his big stunt at the Buffalo Chip, is tomorrow around 5. Stick with News Center 1 for all of that coverage. We'll be bringing you live coverage. And then, of course, the results of the jump. I hope he can make it. Over 22 cars. 22, count them.
I know. I've been looking forward to this for several weeks now, and it's happening tomorrow. We'll be bringing you all the information right here. As far as our weather goes, very nice today. Tonight, we're going to bring in some scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. 64 degrees, mostly cloudy, and winds out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. 87 on your Thursday, 85 on Friday. Temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s with scattered storms by the weekend.
And Anya Mueller will be live with Doug Danger himself tomorrow on News Center 1 Today, so make sure you tune in. We'll see you then, and have a great Wednesday.